Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you how easily you can create an EC2 according to your usage. So first of all, in search enter EC2 and you'll get this EC2 virtual servers, the cloud. Just go here, just ignore all the details what you have present over here. But if you want to know any cost things about how this will be costed and what are all the regions you can right now create, you can check these details in below. Apart from this, just launch an instance, just give the system name. Right now I'll just provide as Ubuntu itself, right, as I'm creating a Ubuntu device. So here you can choose whatever the OS you want. Right now as I need Ubuntu, I'm choosing Ubuntu OS. Then here Amazon machine image AMI. After choosing this, I'll go through the free tier volumes which can be used, because if I used all this because if I use this Ubuntu server with SQL Server standard, it will cost me more. Right now, as for my personal usage, as if you're a student or if you're practicing AWS, if you want personal things, you can just go with the free tier, which what will be you are using with. So right now I'm going with this, as this is 24.04 LTS as new version, and it is of 64-bit ARM architecture. I'll choose this. Okay, so once you use this, you can go here instance type. This is actually very important for your CPU, like what are all the configuration you need. For example, here you have two virtual CPU, but if you come down you'll be having many options. Right now it is not available as I am in free plan. Here you can see, if I go below, if it is C5D, you have 48 virtual CPU. These CPUs are nothing but the threads for processing your operations, so it will be more faster than this two virtual CPU. Right now as I'm using how to create for you, as I will be not performing any major operations as DevOps right now, so I'll be using T3 micro, or else you can use T3 small, it will be very little slow. Right now I'm using T3 micro. So here comes the part. If you should have a key pair for login into your EC2 account, as you must log in into your account, you need some kind of authentication. These authentication are performed by these keys. So if you want to create new key, just create new key and enter. I'll just enter Ubuntu. Actually, for every instance you can use the same key for logging in. It means you doesn't need for each instance each key. Right now I'm creating right now I'm creating one system, so I'm using this Ubuntu key as I'm not there right now. If I create another system, I can use the same key. You'll get to know. Just create a key pair value, it will be downloaded. Okay, here you will be showing this Ubuntu. If I create one more system, I'll use the same key. There is no need of creating one more key. Okay, so I'll just this. And here comes the networking part. Actually this is very big concept, I'll be explaining you later. Just for the time being, keep it default and make sure to allow this HTTP and HTTPS traffic. As we will be practicing some kind of DevOps practices, we need to expose our port outside. Okay, after this, configuration storage I'll keep as GP3 and 8 GB. If I want to extend, it will cost me more, so I'll keep it this. And in advanced detail, you will be having domain join directory, IAM instance profile. I'll explain you these things later. And also this user data is very important, but this user data should be performed once if you know what is EC2 and how this EC2. After this I'll be showing you this. Okay, for the time being, right now just go through this basic, like how to create an instance. Just do this and you will be succeeded with the virtual VM creation. After this, just launch your instance and it will take some few more seconds to launch. Once it's successfully launched, just press here. You'll go into the EC2 instance page. So here you will find instance and also public IP and private IP. Okay, so right now this instance is running. If you want to connect or get inside into this Ubuntu machine, just click connect over here. So here it is asking, yes, you want to connect using public IP. Yes, exactly, this is the public IP. Then press connect. Actually in crowd you must verify each and everything very slowly, because this is very major topic. If you verify only, then you can make things out of no errors. If you don't verify, there will be more conflicts appears. So voila, you got into your system. You can see here, I'll just press clear. Okay, same the Ubuntu IP what or Ubuntu commands what you are performing. If you are performed in your system, same you can go with this, as this is a Ubuntu system. If I check my directory, I am in home Ubuntu user. Okay, and if I do ls, there are no contents here. If I want to create any one of the file, I'll tell mkdir test1 ls. As you can see, there is a folder called test1. If I want to enter into that folder, cd test1. Okay, inside test1 nothing is there. So this is how you can create a Ubuntu VM or whatever the VM you can create. Okay, just to exit, just press exit before logging in and just close your window. And one more major mistake everybody does is they'll be just closing all your tabs. Don't do like that. Once you have closed your VM, then select your machine what you are using, then go to actions, instance state, press stop instance. Okay, this will stop running, because if instance is running, AWS will cost you more amount. As we are using this cloud computing is for cost cutting, in this we have to make sure everything is setting normal and running fine. Okay, once the VM is stopped, if you want to delete it, it is a best practice to terminate the instance. This will delete all your details, but be careful, this will delete all your details from your Ubuntu system. So here on an EBS backend instance, the default action is for the root EBS volume to be deleted when the instance is terminated. Okay, storage on any local drivers will be lost. If you want to keep the details, you have to connect S3 to it. We'll see all those actions in your feature. You have every kind of operations you can perform here. I'll be stating one by one errors in my future videos. So right now terminate this. As you can see, it is shutting down. Let's wait for a few more seconds to complete this. Yeah, you can see terminated here. If you restart your page, you will find this terminated. But if you logged out in your account and came and see again, this Ubuntu machine will be vanished. So this is how you can create your virtual machine in your cloud, guys. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. If there are any questions, please comment below. I'll make sure to post videos on those queries. Thank you.